We are talking about the recipe for a happy life.
Last week was all about being grateful, and this week, well, it's time to be loving. Joining us this morning with what all this means is mindset expert and co-founder of Spread Happy, Andrea Vallely.
All right, be loving.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah. This is your favorite, Eric. Yeah. So being loving, first of all, means being loving to ourselves. You know, we've talked about this before. You can't give away what you don't have. So the foundation of our happiness is self-love. Once we have this fullness within ourselves, then we can genuinely and authentically give this love to others. But when we don't have love for ourselves, all of our relationships are inauthentic. Mm-hmm. If it's not coming from us.
Now, I think a lot of people struggle with this.
Of
I mean, I
course.
struggle with this. So what can you do to achieve that?
Well, first of all, it's stopping the stories, because remember, everything that we experience comes from our thinking. Everything comes from our thinking. We'll back it up as much as possible, but everything is coming from something that we've decided to give attention to and we've decided to give meaning to. So self-acceptance is letting go of the stories of any inadequacies and saying, I'm okay as I am. It doesn't mean that we don't have an intention set to improve in certain areas, but accepting ourselves as we are. Then we can give away love. We can be more authentic in our relationships. We can be there for people in a way where we're not sort of being there for them where we're stealing their energy or we're trying to get something from them to fulfill ourselves. That's not a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
But when we have love for ourselves, then we can genuinely be there for other people. So it's self-care. It's actually putting our needs first, and then we can be there for others. So with that self-care, being here for ourselves, being there for other people, and then seeing the world through the eyes of compassion. So often we are ready to, we sort of walk around like this to protect ourselves. But when we think about how can I be more compassionate in this relationship, how can I be more compassionate at work, how can I be more compassionate with my kids, how can I be more compassionate with my friends, everything gets lighter because we're not putting this wall up to protect ourselves. We're just more comfortable in our skin, we're more trusting, our relationships prosper in every aspect of our life.
Well, and if you love yourself, you don't have to be so protective.
Exactly. And we're comfortable being there for other people. And remember, the relationships are better because we're not trying to get something from someone else to fill ourselves.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's a lot to talk about on this
Yes.
topic.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
A lot.
Yeah.
So if you stick around on Facebook Live at 10:15 on the CBS Real Facebook page, we're going to continue that conversation with Lee and Andy
Yes.
and go a little bit further in depth.
Absolutely.
A lot to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
this is a difficult one.
It is. It absolutely is for everyone.
All right,
For
thank
everyone.
you.
Thank
Thank you.
We'll see you in about, about a half an hour.